So, hello guys, hello. Are we online? Are we online? So, just like need to put some advertisement that the stream is now live. So we can say, hey, stream is now live. Oh, maybe it's like a little bit too loud. I will make it like a little bit less loud. Oh, guys, it's like super hot in Dresden, and somehow I'm happy that I'm just like chilling here in my room, but also it's still like super hot inside. So I cannot tell you how it feels like. It's like super crazy. So I hope it's also just like being a super cool weather here in your country, wherever you live as well. So yeah, what should I say? Hey, we're being back into the week. I actually forgot. Oh, I forgot something. It's like not a big deal. This is like not a big deal. It's like not a big deal. To actually put something into the stream night, but we can do it when the games are online. We're being right now in the 4th week of the AQZ Blitz Series, sponsored by Man of Games. My name is paandyandy. For all those who don't know me, I'm the tournament organizer as well as a team member of the AQZ. And I'm super happy to just like start the stream a little bit earlier because we have so many stuff to talk about. I cannot say which one I should start. It's just like that we're being in the 4th week. It's been maybe the fact that we're actually just like being also as well in the most of the hottest week ever. It's just like super duper crazy, all of that. And we had like a plenty of crazy weeks. So we don't only had like the first road qualifiers that happened. I know that there was like one in Thailand also happening as well, but I don't know if they're like actually got streamed. Maybe you can help me out, but the Dutch Altered community actually streamed the event, and it was like not a big surprise that actually Afanas and Sigisma and the one coach actually being in the top place. It's like I don't want to say like a common thing, but it's actually just like a common thing. So yeah, basically, if you're still just like watching and you're being like, hey, I want to join in, then join in. We still got like plenty place to just like see okay how it is. And I am always like, okay, before we're just like going directly into the tournament, let's do just like a short recap of what happened actually like in the last couple weeks. So the last couple of weeks, it seems like that just like the fact that we are during an tournament basically, or just like a base tournament, it's actually just like the fact that there's like not a big change for the meta right now, you know. So it still seems like that we have like kind of the same like decks that going to be played, as well as just like the same meta. What is actually being super interested, because actually how can I say that? So it's actually super interesting because there are like some decks that not popping off right now, but I feel like you can basically play out every deck except like super big endless combo decks, because like every effect leads at least like 2 or 3 seconds, and if you're doing like the effect 200 times, then of course you're just like losing minutes. So I would say beside that, you don't run directly into an infinite combo like we saw on some couple other disgusting moments in other tournaments. It's basically just like the same. Last week actually was super interesting because we got 2 players that actually took the game, and it was not other than actually the sneaker with Keisha and, oh, hold on, I need to see it, and the sneaker with Tisha and Nara was actually super interesting, because I felt like that Tisha and Nara fell off a little bit during the time, but it seems like it's going back. But maybe it's just like also the thing how it's like actually going to play, as well as Mugis with Sigispa and Ringspan. Mugis especially is somewhere where I'm saying like, okay, this is like super crazy, because if I'm honest, he is winning week after week or being undefeated week after week. So basically I could just like save up a whole display for him and he would be super fine with it. So as you can see, I just like need to put in the arena. I will do it now so you can see the arena as well. So hold on guys. I just like put it in so we can see a little bit more of the arena as well as the as well as the letterboard. Right, yeah, we can see everything. So why I'm seeing that, you can see here right now the deck list of the Sigisma actually that being played. And oh no, hold on. For markets actually just like playing it over and over again. I feel like it's just like not a super common Sigisma list, right? Because the biggest difference there is just like the true Grand Endeavor that seems still like being played. What is like actually super crazy because of the fact that it's getting somehow a nerf, but it's still like a super good card to put in during the mid or early game, because you're still being able to put like a lot of pressure into your opponent. And especially Sigisma is one of those heroes that you don't want to always seeing like in the tiebreaker during the arena. I mean, also the fact that just like the tokens are just like giving something out seems like a super cool strong deck. It's a little bit different to like, for example, my deck that I'm playing as Sigisma. I'm also playing like a more of an aggro version, and maybe I can show it to you afterwards. And yeah, so it's like a super solid list. Also just like the field reinforcements with the Gift of Self being in, and I think like the biggest game changer right now will be the license withdrawal, and also like the Aegis Templar, I would say, for set 3 in general. And just like a general removal, it's always good to go. On the other hand, we got like this Nico that actually played Tisha last week and getting undefeated, and it's just like a classic list with just like anchoring. I feel like it's like super crazy because I feel like that Tisha being not the S+ deck list anymore, even like with super S+ uniques, right? But it still can manage if you early boarding your game and you're not just like running into the hangar or just like Kojo in general, then you're being like super duper fine to just like play your match still, because like the biggest win for Tisha is just like that you don't have this big high, I would say like soft reset for how you can say like this big soft reset during the match, right? So you still can being just like doing this whatever you want. So this seems like super duper crazy, and yeah, it was like a super fun thing to see. Also we hit like the capacity of like, wait, let me show, like 123 players, and today I'm not sure if we're getting like that many players, but I'm also being honest, it's like super hot outside, so it's like totally understandable not to play today or be like in a room like me for example, but I prefer to stay inside than actually going to be outside. So hey, if you still have like friends that wants to join in or wants to compete, we have 83 players right now. That's crazy. Actually, I'm also so sorry. I need to just like rattle it down before the tournament starts, and that's why I'm starting a little bit earlier so I can talk, and then afterwards we can fully focus on the also short games. I actually forgot on last week, on like the week before, to actually just like open the tournament. So I'm so sorry guys that it's been like both times so late, but I think it's like totally fine, right? So if you still want to go in, you can just like check it out. Otherwise we can just like go shortly to 39cards.com, seeing some general so let's go. So let's see, what I wanted to show you, oh yeah, the results. So as you can see, we got like the first qualifier, or like it was not the first qualifier, I thought it like how you can see in Thailand or just like in China. I know like because Clay actually posted he got second time twice, and as you can see, this is like the actual list for the top 16. Actually a German player was being in, as the only fan player. That is like super crazy. I'm super happy about that. But beside that, like the top 8, this is like super crazy. Because yeah, just like look at that. I mean, beside the Kojo that's going to be played, it's just like Sigismar, Afana, Sigismar. So basically we're still like in season 1. But I still feel like actually that like real life tournaments compared to like online tournaments are kind of like still like a huge difference of the fact that I still believe that people didn't got like their cards that they actually wanted to play. And it did perform that well. Popeye deck. Oh, that's cool. King Knicker? Kneik? I hope I said it correct. And Popeye's deck. Yeah, Popeye's deck is like super cool. Maybe I can search for the other ones if you don't have like a list. First one was right. Okay. So, whew. Okay, it's super hot. I need to drink something. Hold on, guys. I need to drink something. Still got like 4 minutes left, so sign in if you didn't sign up yet. Okay. So basically it's just like super duper funny because this is actually really good, so we can just like check it out. So 95. Oh wait, the people are actually like going to sign in the last minute. I was like today, so if you didn't sign up yet, just like sign in now. So actually it was funny because I was like it's just like I was like, okay, maybe like we will not be we will be safely under 100, maybe like 70 to like 80, and then and then you actually can just like it's just like a more relaxed tournament because less players mean less time to play, right? But it seems like that some people just like using the last minute sign-ups. Hey, so if you have a friend or something else, like a family member that wants to play, I mean, it's easy. It's easy. It's easy. Just like to join in. So, still got like 2 minutes left. Andy enjoying the heat as well. Yeah, it's like, whew, I cannot tell you, Psycho. So first of all, welcome to the stream. But it's like, I mean, how hot is it like in your region in Germany? You're living in Germany, right, Psycho? If I'm correct, you're one of the Germans as well. So right now I can show you. Hold on, I can show you. Because this is like super disgusting. Oh, I mean, it's like not entspannte 32 Grad. Yeah, I mean, for us it will be like 31 degrees. It was like a little bit hotter. And it's not being like that super duper like getting colder during the week. it's like, I don't know. It's like not good. And tomorrow, yeah, let's not talk about this. So I had like a meeting around this time. So it's just like the fact that we did it like a little bit earlier because it's like being like it's still like hot, but it's like not being that much hotter. So we got like 97 people. Will we reach the 100 even if I forgot? Oh, we have 99. 99. We have only 1 people left and then we have like 100 player. That's crazy. And now we're 98. Who trolled me? Nah, just kidding. So past represented round 4, and with that the tournament I would say started right now, and we're 97 players. So okay. So let's see. I just like need to answer sometimes questions, but would be not that much, so okay. So let's see, so just go in, and the tournament still didn't start it. Okay. Okay, need some time, need some time, need some time. Still need some time to just like go in. Alright, this is like okay. So let's see. So the pairings just like need some time. Hey, Paandy, I got your back to the preventing room from hostaging the tourney. Oh, that's super crazy. Thank you so much. So the tournament still going on. So the tournament's still going on, so let's see. Nah, Paandy got my back though. Easy. Wait, hold on, guys. So, it's just like, you know, it's just like depends on which actually you're playing. So now we have 99 players, so some people still like registering. I mean, it's like, okay, we still like need one more player, so can anyone just like, oh no, second accounts are not allowed anymore. But if you would have like another account, maybe you can sign up, guys. So we have like the 100 players. And the tournament started. Let's go. And with that, we can actually go just like to the first round. And I'm not sure which one to join directly in. I mean, I have one, but we would just like wait for it. So let's go to table 15. It will be Demogenes against Yora. I know from Demogenes that he also being like undefeated for like the last week. So this would be like super amazing to watch him. Because I also just like reminds me of him playing, because he was one of the persons that actually said he's enjoying the tournament, and I'm always happy if people saying that. So I'm super down to watch him because we didn't it like last time. So let's jump directly in, and with that, hold on, we need to just like adjust some things so you can see everything. Yeah, now you can see everything. Yes, yes, yes. You should see everything, guys. Is everything okay? Can you see everything? I hope so. But yeah, it's going to be in that race. So we can see it will be Demogenes against the Yoria. It will be Sigisma against Traced. Actually, both decks doing super well. I mean, especially for Trace, being funny that actually the player Insane was the reason that this deck already climbed back up to like the top spot. And it was just like a double progress for Sigisma here. So for the unique, we will see it's just like water die, resupply, otherwise exhaust resupply when leaving the expedition zone, draw a card. So always like a nice to have. For check, here we can see right now the check force will being in the reserve. So the 2 fairy potentially could be going to be exhaust, but there's like not any reasons to do that right now. So as you can see, the Artist Attorney will be placed down on the companion side, and with the Artist Crier being still in reserve, it's being like a super good potential of actually just like seeing that something else could be during the progress, but right now it could be also make sense, yeah, to put the Artist Crier on the Hero Expedition, so the Artist Attorney will also draw an additional card because of the effect when the expedition fails to move forward during dusk, that with the Artist Attorney you can draw a card. And so both players going to be back. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but the Sigisma is still being ahead on the Expeditioner. So as you can see, Ripple the starting player, and this is like actually being good because there are like 2 super cool targets right now in the reserve. It's being the Tinkerbell as well as the Bugfix. So both targets like super good to just like just like going to be on that. I think it's also just like good to using to exhaust the Tinkerbell. And oh no, we see when an opponent draws one or more cards or does resupply, you may exhaust target card in reserve. And if you control a token, draw a card. But with that right now, the Tinkerbell actually will be going to be played out and the Odyssey Tony will just like going to be removed. So I mean, still the Jack Fox could be played out as well, but we actually see the Tiny J will be going to be placed down. And so right now it could be even like the bug fix that would be super hard to use because we still got like the counters and you don't want to decrease the counters, and it's just like the bug out bag actually coming into the play. And so it would be just like a 1-for-1 trade again, just like being in a sad part that actually, oh, and someone said hey to me, but I cannot chat sadly because I don't have like enough karma for do that. So Joja, if you're watching the stream, hello. just hello. And beside that, we see that the Sigis was still being ahead. Sadly needs to put something out of the reserve. I think this is just like sometimes not always like being the best case for Sigisma, because with that it's also just like super hard in general to be like, okay, now we can actually also see the players a little bit better. Because it's just like super hard if you need to remove something. But what else we can see is actually the Grand Endeavor will be going to be placed down, something that we talked a little bit earlier about during the tournament. So right now it's been like in a super cool spot for Sigisma, and the only thing that the Trace right now can do is actually just like double progress. And now I would just like, oh, hold on, we just like put down the first place so you can see them. Okay, now you can see them. Wappa. Okay, now you can see them. That's good. So everything's set up right now. So being able to just like also progress with the Grand Endeavor, but this is like always like a trade that you're doing in the case of like, okay, your opponent almost can just like double move forward through the Expeditioner. I mean, at the end, the only thing that you can just like doing is like that your opponent needs to use like all the resources and just like using one resource more to just like progressing during that time, because needs to just like place down something in the hero expedition as well as on the companion side. But it's still like a super good trade up, because you can basically just like progress for free, and now you can also just like go for the 1-per-1 trades if you want to do. It's still like super sad that Trace not being able to get the ability activated yet. And I would also say like Grifted Jack Frost, it seems kinda hard right now, but maybe let's see if the Trace still got something else just like for using. And we can see the other Lovelace would be placed down, still being down to 3 mana, so it could be potentially actually the chance that the Trace with the 3 mana, if we're just like doing the maths, yeah, basically it's just like one other Axiom Salvation and any 2 cascade with the mountain thing, and this would be actually just like ending up in a double progression. So it could be potentially actually just like a tiebreaker with just like 1 card, because the mountain region is going to be represented, and it seems like that, yes. So we're already going into the tiebreaker. I'm always forgetting how fast the tournament actually is with that, because this seems like it's like just like always like a changer, because I've played like the Aero yesterday, went for 2 Rift Culture, so I'm super happy. But also on the other side, it's just like super crazy to just like think of that, how fast the tournament actually is going to be. But I would say like during the fact that the Trace being able to have like both Axiom Salvation actually being in the resupply, this is like not a bad super bad deal, I would say. It's like not a super bad deal. So it's just like a double resupply that's coming out, and we have the other Lovelace, so another draw. And I feel like with 8 mana you can do many things except the Order Spiral coming down, and the other Lovelace can say goodbye and going to be discarded. Super sad. So we can see that the the Tinkerpa actually going to be placed there. And for that we will see the Order Sutoni. And the Tinkerpa could be placed right now. Would not be enough sadly. But Trey still can just like activate the ability. And with that, it seems like super good. And I would just like change the music because I wanted to have like a lobby music and then just like, hey, you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And we see a second one, but isn't the cramps just like... It could be enough. Or is there like not any chance to going to be over that stats? Oh yeah, oh yeah, it is. You just like place the bug fix again. Have like 7 and then you can play the cramps. And then... Thank you for the cheers, Paandy. So the Joja is watching the stream. I see he's watching the stream. I think he's watching the stream. I just like need to check in and say I cannot write. I'm so sorry. So, just like going back. And it's going to be another turn right now. So, just like easy peasy, just like writing and then going back to the old school days. It's working, guys. It's working. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. So 99 players. Oh my goodness. This is like one player left for the 100. But hey, it's like super okay. I mean, I also did like super late the announcement, so hold on, we need to go to the first place. And now we're still like being in the tiebreaker, and this is like super duper crazy because, I mean, just like look at this, it's just like, it's like rarely seen that we have like a second time tiebreaker. We can see the Haven actually going to be placed down, as well as the Frog Prince, so this like super high stats. I mean, could the Refinery still being placed down? Sadly not, it's like not helping at all. And it just like depends right now where Sigma still got left, but I think even with that, it's just like, oh, it's the tiny chat, alright. Because now it's just like enough. It's just like enough for our Sigma, and so, hey! Congrats to Siggy for taking the game. This was a super close one, just like with the first round and then with the afterwards round, or I'm... No, it's like a draw again. I'm so sorry, guys. I cannot. I've skipped school during math sessions. I think this is like the third tiebreaker. This is like crazy. This is like super crazy. Did you ever saw that before? I don't think so, because this is like, okay, we get like the second Haven, and then what is this? It's just like another resupply. Alright. This is like the most crazy tiebreaker ever. This is like super crazy. I mean, right now, yeah. I mean, right now the Aurora Scout can be played out, and then we can... Oh, actually the Merlin. Okay, this is like interesting. Never saw that before in the trace list. But here we go, we have like a small pass by with the railing call, and right now the trace actually could just like activate both havens, so the tiny J were not working, and it's also just like the tiny J, the only thing that actually could be able to remove the Merlin from that. But beside that, it's like, I mean, it's just like a whole difference. And as we can see, ooh, the cramps actually going to be played out, so going to be boost, yeah, going to be boost the Merlin with just like one boost, so prevent from getting discarded actually. And I mean, right now the Sigma can just like use the running call again, yes. And with that, being able to just like also use the I'm sorry, also just like being able to use the tiny jail again. And if there's something else left for 2 mana, then I would say like could be still like a good chance. I mean, not like a high chance, because we're still going to see like another press bug joining in because of the effect of the cramps. But with those, maybe it could be still like, I mean, it's just like 6, 3, 6, 6, 7, 10. I mean, if it's like a sandman or something, it's sadly not enough. So the game goes to Demogenes. Congrats. This was a super crazy game, guys. Oh my goodness. Like 3 arena tiebreakers in a row. That's like something beyond. I mean, I would say, did you ever saw that before? Me either. So we still got some time to go into the game. For all those who joined new into the stream, my name is paandyandy. And for those who are wondering who is the AQZ Paandy that is also organizing the tournament, it's me. So I'm organizing and streaming. And the AQZ Blitz Series is sponsored by Man of Games. So with that, we're being able to provide the adventure pass. And talking about Man of Games, actually Man of Games is playing in the tournament series as Lynchburn. And oh, we didn't saw that. Oh, no. It was a different account. It was a different account. Different account. Because we actually want to see our other teammate Freeloader, who is going to start run with Gurang. Oh yeah, he told me that he will wanna play Gurang. Didn't know that quite that fast. That is crazy. So, hold on, guys. I've put on the wrong link. So, right now, maybe some tournament organizer last week accidentally already posted the tournament adventure pass link on round 1. I don't want to say who it was. I don't want to say it, but maybe he did something breaking again. just like joking around. I need to maybe turn on some lights or stuff like that. So as you can see, it's going more and more and more. I mean, it's still like the fact that Freeloader still got like 4 mana left, and also potentially just like could use the kick out if wants to, but it's like not being that super proggy-moggy. But it's actually just like, oh, the mass attack also going to be placed down, so this would be just like, again, a tiebreaker. And this is like one of the crazy things for mass attack, that you just like playing for those tiebreakers, because you're always getting like tokens back, and actually it not feels like that, but this is like it's like most like one of like the best moves that you can doing right now, just like to have like the expedition on the same, being sure that you can just like block it out, and then afterwards you're being able to just like progress. I mean, it's like just like high risk in general in the game, like Altered, right? But it's also just like super highly rewarded, so it's crazy. No, I cannot. Oh man. Sometimes spot games arena. Sometimes super hard for me, but no. Anyway, we can see that actually the Aegis Templar are going to be placed down, but just like as the scout ability, so more and more is going on. I'm still being like super interested of the Crusaders, but it's just like the thing that I've told like before, that you just like want to make sure that you're being able to just like block out the expedition in the best case, so that you're just like progressing, making sure that your opponent going lower and lower on resources, and then with that you can just like clash out for the upcoming turn. In the like ideally world for Gurang, you would have like a second mass attack just like writing down here, and then you're going like full ham, and maybe the field reinforcements. Oh, there's still like 1 in deck. I'm being like super sure there's like still 1 more in deck for that case, and oh, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to do that because otherwise you can't see anything more. So as you can see right now, super many cards going on. We see the second conscription going to be placed down from Freeloader and activated, and going to be on the like the companion side. This is like super hard. This is like super duper hard. I mean, what Isirian can do now, and it's actually maximum time reach, so congrats on that. Just like play faster. And with it, I would say, are we going to be in the second round? No, not yet. Freeloader won, right? OP is out of time. Yeah. Freeloader won it. Freeloader won it, and I would say, Freeloader, did you use something? did you use like your secret card? Timeout. I'm just like asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. So no, but anyway, there's like still one table left. It's Potato. Oh, it's actually Potato playing against Eliotas. Nah, I don't really time people out. Why not? I mean, it's the strongest card. I do think it's based. I mean, if I'm honest, I'm always doing it if I'm being able. At dusk for free. What is that? Oh, Runefolk chatting in. So what happened? So at dusk, if you contribute. What is this for unique? This is crazy. Yeah, it's like Psycho. Yeah, I'm encouraging it. Actually, it's funny because there are like people that actually thought it's a rule that you need to use. So, so there was like an example that like a player wrote me and was like, hey, I was overtime and my opponent didn't kick vote me out, and so he was playing against the rules, so I'm getting the win right now. And I was like, encouraging is not a fixed rule, it's just like encouraged. It's like you're also going to be encouraged to not go over like red light or something like that, you know, like you know what I mean. I was like, what's going on? But yeah, it's encouraged for that tournament, also like for every tournament that I'm hosting, because I'm like, you have a fixed time, and so it's like totally fine if you're being just like using it. Like for me so yeah, okay, so I need to just like post something. Okay, the players handling it, as I said, do think it's space. I think for me it's just more interested in seeing the game actually play. Yeah, that's true. It's also correct. And I mean, if you still like, I'm honest, if I'm still feel like, okay, there's like not that much happening, then I'm also still playing it out because it's still like training time, right? But in the big case, if I would know that I'm losing, I'm just like abusing it. I'm honest. I mean, win is a win. 39 cards entry is a 39 cards entry. Yeah. So so I don't know. It's just like rituals. So I said I don't care. So the second round actually started. So for the AQZ Blitz Series, week 4, sponsored by Man of Games. My name is paandyandy for all those who joined new in, and we will go directly into round 2 today. The AQZ Blitz always being like a 5-round tournament series. So after or during round 4, you're being able to getting an invite for the adventure pass, as well for all undefeated players. You're being able to getting an invite for a final series, and also being like on a usual Tuesday. And so let's see if we're going to the next round. And I've actually spotted a player that actually being super interesting. It's Stefan against Fairfulin. And why it's super interesting, I can tell you, because so the reason for that is actually being that the I'm sorry, that Stefan was one of like the players that actually used a super, I don't want to say like weird list, because the list was like super working, but it was just like a super weird list in case of actually it was like super crazy to watch him playing with that list. He played like almost every card that existing for Orders and for Sigma being able to play, and also being able to manage to win with that. So I'm always super turned to see. For the other hand, we see Akisha, played from Fairfulin, super nice. Actually, I'm interested if they actually just like play a super aggro version, because I've saw some Akisha's aggro running list that somehow played like coach, just like spamming a character using the FDU effect, and that's it. So I mean, it's like that. just like need to answer some questions. I'm sorry guys. So that players can focus on the game. But as we can see, focusing on the game, it was a progress trade 1 by 1 again. So both players being on the same expeditions. We see the Acacia right now using the After You. So, oh, that's like super cool with the auto spy to just like use the magical training. I mean, it's just like the common version at the cost of 3. So there is like a really slow chance to actually play like an additional one, but still like a good target. But as we can see, Acacia don't take care that much, because we will actually see the Conjuring Seal being played out. So yeah, just like another draw card. And also as well for the Sigisma with the field reinforcements, I would say it's just like a super nice adjustment since the Baba Yaga reactor thing suspended. Talking about suspended cards, I feel like if I remember back, like seeing some suspended cards in the first season, everyone was complaining, and now everyone is just like, yeah, just like wait until it came back. And here we can see the Haaave will be played out, and the target character gains 1 boost. So being able to just like block out the expedition and return a card from the reserve to your hand as a discard ability. So there's like a super high chance, I would say, that the Conjuring Seal is just like going to be maybe also placed back, just like to draw another card, because now the Sigisma is only being 1 expedition ahead. So the Acacia could use still like, I would say, this move to play out. But as we can see, the Sigisma is maybe just like considering in the fact of like, hey, this could be a potential thing. And so we can see it again, and we see that the Flamel will be placed down. The Conjuring Seal will going to be just like putting back. It's a pass by for our Sigisma. The Haaave actually going to be placed, so it's a double progression for the Acacia, but still cross of the Grand Endeavor. The Sigisma right now would be able to also being on the same expeditions, just like with moving 1 region. It's just like the fact now which region would make sense. So usually you could like potentially go to the water type, but would be like super makes sense, because then you don't just like open another way for your opponent to see actually on which side the last 2 expeditions were going to be. Just like play-wise would like make sense, but it also always just like depends on what cards are actually being left. If you're being like missing on the region type, if you have like cards that representing the plant region really well, then you don't want to actually just like move forward from that, right? And as we can see, the Monolith Rune Scribe will be played out and getting a boost as long another character joins the expeditions. If you control a token, so if the token is just like removed, then it's not working anymore. So, okay. So... So as you can see, the next one is going to be placed down. We see the Merlin actually just like, yeah, discard the character. I mean, it's like a Scout 4 effect, right? I mean, still with like 2 mana left, yeah. Stefan will be able to just like double progress during the time, so like not a big reason for him right now just like to take care. So it's just like 1 expedition left, but actually he can just like basically he can play out the Grand Endeavor and then just like pass, because you need to wait until the end of day still. But now it's just like there's like no chance at all to winning. Beside the fact that right now Stefan will pass and Acacia have a sneaky have like a super sneaky small step. I don't know. So oh, so yeah, that's it. So Stefan is just like playing it out, because I mean, right now you could say like, okay, she's just like stalling, taking time, but if there would be like any reason that like the Acacia right now have like a small step, then it would be just like the same game state, right? So this is also like why Grand Endeavor is still like super strong for Siggy, because Sigisma could be potentially be able to be like super fast during the expeditions, as we saw, and then you can just like use it, and if your opponent is still like too much behind, there's like not actually like any reasons that you can take over that. So a super cool play from Stefan right now. And really, Samu, thank you so much for joining in the stream and for the follow. And with you, we're only like 2 followers left to going to be, and during the time that we're going to check in another round, I would just like to announce something that I've got as match today, or with a person I read today. So I will be officially casting the road qualifiers in Esne. For those who maybe like don't hear it in my voice, I'm from Germany, so so I will be there. It will be cast on my channel, the qualifiers. So if you didn't follow, then just like follow for now, because then you know where you can just like going in for an official English cast for the Essen qualifier. I will be there on place actually, and I felt like many players already also joining in as well, so maybe I can catch up with some people actually going to be there. Hopefully there are some Equinox employees there joining in, so I can see, oh yeah, the game is already, oh, okay, the game is already in the end, so I would just like go to another game. I mean, it could like happen more and more, and I would say maybe we can go to table 25, because Justin is actually just like playing, and it's always nice to see, and also a German player as well playing Kocho. Justin, aka MC Bird. Is Justin MC Bird? I'm correct? Don't watch. Okay, we are not allowed to watch, so we stay. No, but actually, Justin, I know him as a German player who will go to Liiike actually. Also, will be casted on this channel, so the Liiike World qualifiers will be casted here on the channel with like a whole bunch of AQZ members. So if you don't follow, I don't say it like that much. I'm forgetting it sometimes, or I actually, yeah, like not being like super deep into that. Just like follow the channel if you didn't do it, so that you can not miss it out during the week. Would be, I would say like, you should probably do it. No, but just like kidding, jokes beside. So as you can see right now, the fan only needs like one expedition more to just like close it out, and then taking the win. But I mean, always like with Kocho, there's like still a chance of getting like a comeback. I mean, for fan right now, the best thing is like that you have like the a cappella training, so you have like a small pass by. And it's always just like a favor to have like only one expedition, right? To just like for that case. So let's see how it will end. We see the Daedalus actually going to be played. Maybe Freeloader? As the base teaches me more about the stuff I care about. Okay, Freeloader, tell me, Daedalus in Kocho. What are your opinion on that? I mean, you're playing like Goring today, but maybe you can help it out. So Eliota's just like using another pass by the magical training right now. So let's see how this will going to be ending during that time. So as I can say, how many like no shows we got? Oh, actually only 10 no shows, or 11? No, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 10, 9 no shows. It's like okay. So we see just like it's like going to be a pass buyer after pass buyer with just like cheap cost cards for the fan. So it's like, I don't want to say it's like super hard right now, but it's like super hard to just like progress during the game. I mean, it's just like run and Nancy somewhere, and this could be like potentially enough. We also see only just like the one booster coming out. I mean, it's still like super high stats going to be represent, but here we go, the beauty sleep, and could be just like using twice. So and there is like not any chance right now, as I feel like, yeah. I mean, it depends on the last card that's going to be on the board, but it's just like the fact that it's like there's like not any like realistically like reason or chance to do that, right? If you know what I mean. So let's see. Yeah, there's the Anansi, and with that it's GG for the Eliotas. I mean, Justin, it was almost, I mean, without the Twinkle, you could potentially have a chance. If I'm being honest, you could have a chance without the Twinkle. So we just like say that Eliotas draw during the time. We can just like say that, and then you're being fine. But talking about fine stuff, we still got like some rounds up, and I feel like maybe we could just like choose. Oh Oh, I have an interesting matchup. Is Lore in the last 20 dice I had 3 times high roll. Oh, I mean, maybe the system is rigged. just like the rigged system. And actually, Chili is playing Basira. That is crazy. I didn't knew that, Chili. And Lore is always being here on T-shirt against Zara. Let's see if there's like, oh, okay, a Hydrakina. Alrighty. But it's like when a non-token you control against create a robot token in my expedition. Okay, that's crazy. So the intimidation is going to be placed down, but it's like not helping sadly because it's just like return a character with hand cost 4 or less. So it's actually just like the young Sue that Shitty can potentially, yeah, just like focusing. But then with that, it's just like the young Sue going to be placed out again. So let's see if there is like something left, but I don't actually feel like that's like it's like that sadly, because you can just like plucking out the Hydrakina, and you're also not being able to, yeah, just like pluck out any expedition. So this win will go to take for Lore. Congrats on that, actually. Super cool. Still feel like Tisha is going to be like in a well good spot. So getting the additional boost, but this is like it's like not a big change. And also we see like Gishiran also being placed down, so there would be like more boosts going on. So I don't feel like there was like even for the next round just like a small chance. So congrats for Lore for taking the game. Nice that we could watch you guys. So with that, let's see what else we still got left, but it feels like there's like not many rounds going on, so it's still like being super duper fast. I mean, it's cool that people somehow not just like kick road auto player if they could do. It's just like nice to see. I mean, you could, and it's totally fair, but I feel like it's still like the like a general mindset that it's like unfair or not like sportman's like to just like using it. But hey, anyway, it is what it is, right? So we can actually go to table, oh, let's go to table 8, I would say. Also, oh man, that's a good question, not a piece of meat. So actually, the overtime is like that. So you have like a general timer for like the tournament at home, and this whole tournament timer is like being set on 50 minutes. But every time a table is like starting later than like at the beginning of round 2, for example, like 2 minutes later or 3 minutes later, then actually it's also going to be like ends later. So basically you don't have like 50 minutes before like the maximum time reached. You have like also sometimes around like 2 minutes more or 1 minute more, as you can see right here. And this is like super sad. So that is why I'm always encouraging people to use the kick road, so that the Blitz series can be an actual Blitz series. And the Blitz series doesn't only mean that we have like a super like not that much time. It was also for me like a tournament that we could play, or that I could like create, so that people don't need to sit 2.5 to 3 hours for like an evening, just like 2 hours, or like actually 1 hour and half 30 minutes straight. So that's why only 5 rounds. So it's like not always the case. So this table, for example, is ending 15 minutes, but it's just like ending later. I hope you understand what I mean. It's like super weird, and I'm super sad because we had like so many times that actually like opponents or like players have like 5 minutes overtimes and still could play. And Ravensold, you're right, isn't unfair if it's in the rules, and that's true, but it's just like the mindset that players have. But I'm like, hey, you have like a dedicated time, and if you're not being managed to play, then usually you could not play either. So here you can see right now the timer is stretched, and it's not just like 15 minutes, it's just like 5 minutes more, right? Because like tables started later and stuff like that. But we're actually on round 3 right now, so yeah, it's just like that. I hope you can understand. But Raven, it's perfect for people who have work. Yeah, And that was like the main reason. Top right sector week 2, they're probably on the 2 that the top right secure. Booba, what do you mean with that? Thank you so much for joining in into the stream, but could you explain it again? Because I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I don't can't translate it in my head what you wrote for me in German. But yes, I go. It's like the perfect. It was also like the main reason I wanted to create like the most feedback that we're getting like for AQZ series. It feels like a local evening, and for me the most important thing for a local evening is like that you don't being dedicated to stay for hours there, that you can just like play and enjoy and relax. And so this is the thing. And maybe there will be another tournament. The sponsored Club, da ist ein zu viel. Ah! Oh yeah! There's like one too much, Booba. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But actually, hold on. I didn't change it. Hold on. I didn't change it. Thank you so much for telling me. I didn't change the weeks. I'm so sorry. I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay. Can you still watch the stream? Can you still watch the stream of it? I can fix it during the time. It's like okay. Nah, just joking around. So as we can see, oh no. Okay, guys. So we actually will start to watch some Runefolk playing Afanas. I mean, I don't want to say it's like super boring, but it's actually like super boring. So yeah, but hey, we can see the start off. So Runefolk will be able to just like play out the Odyssey Tony. So going to be yeah, Rune is here. Yeah, how many Afanas we got? Oh, today? I don't know. I mean, we didn't sell like quite that much on stream, but I still would think like many of us. I mean, like not that less, but I mean it's like 2 German players. So I mean it's like Rune is in there. Yeah, Rune is also playing, also on the official account. It's like cool. Freeloader, why you're not playing on AQZ Freeloader? Huh? No, we can see that the Malamoth actually going to be placed down, and for Rune we see how dangerous it is, and then we see like a double bountiful matter for Rune, and with that, oh my goodness, the Easy Talk is going to be placed down, and now it begins. So let me just like quickly change something during the stream. I mean, I'm being able to do it like twice. Okay. Yes. Okay. For Booba, we will change it now, so that he can enjoy the stream. It's like okay. Hold on, Booba. We got you. So. Oh, hopsala. Now it's fixed. It's almost fixed. Hold on a second. Not good anymore. Leaving after first loss. This is looking like it. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I mean, you're still being able to progress, right? So it's like not that bad. So hold on, guys. I've got you. I just like need to go to tournaments, stream scenes, AQZ Blitz. And then replace it, yes. And here we go, Booba. I hope it's good now. Thank you so much for telling me. But now it's going to be. It's going to be. And as we can see, the conscription actually going to be placed on. I mean, it's like doing nothing except like that. Yeah, you can actually just like using the Nilim Refrigerator. So they're being able to place down. I mean, like the worst thing that actually could happen is like the fact that our Afanas is just like missing some removals, and with that, Guys, I will not to be that guy, but actually, this is like cooked. This is like cooked, you know. Don't want to be that guy, but this is like a cooked moment for all. Did you see the video of the... Oh no! Cole, it got posted on Instagram or on YouTube? And if yes, you can share the link. Share the link if you want to. This is like crazy. So, so let's see. We see. Oh, the Grand Endeavor. Oh, this seems like new. Did you play it before, Rune? I mean, you're watching beside. I know. So okay, there will be a pass by, and so Rifted also passed by for the Afanas. I mean, right now, as you can see. Oh, I mean, I almost linked it, my tweet instead of the watch. Oh, you can also tweet your link, of course, bro. I mean, not the time I went 6-0 though. Oh. So, we got a video from the World Qualifiers. And oh, that's a qualifier medal. This is crazy. And the trophy. Is this only for like Liiike, or is it like for all qualifiers that you're getting it? Or is it just like for Liiike? Cool. Can you tell us? And talking about telling us, we can see the Easy Talk is going to be there, so another draw a card. Another should be for all of them. Oh, that's also for the BEA qualifiers as well? That's crazy. That is cool. I mean, I'm not being able to play in anyone on DLC Hatem, but I think... Okay. I mean, it would be super cool to have one of these. But I'm sadly almost casting every tournament that I would be able to play. How? Okay, chat, help me. Yeah, we are quitting casting so we can get one Paandy. I mean, the chances are like super high, right? Cole, we would be serious. We would be serious. If we were tryharding, do you think we had like a real chance? We both had a chance of being at least top 8? Be honest with me. Be honest with me. Be honest. And oh my goodness. Rune just like wrote, how cooked are you? Okay, Rune, alright. Yeah, because we would put our prince and be coached with Killen. I also think like that. I mean, if like one of the qualified guys don't want to keep like his medal or trophy, I mean, I would have place in my room for that. Just like saying, I would have place for, if I would ever have like a stream background, not like this background, I would be super down to have it in my background. So just like for you guys, I mean, if you want to. But talking about want to do something, FIFA 1 is actually going lower and lower on the time. And so with that, Rune being potentially fully on his hostage list and game plan, and I mean still like the Grand Endeavor is being here, so being able to get that, but maybe we will see the first player actually using an overtime. So let's see how this will going to work well. And we can see right now that the Manamoth is going to be placed on this side, so would be like another one. No, actually on the companion side. But this is like a good question now. So is there like a removal right now for... What do you think, guys? Will be there like a removal? And... Oh, man. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's... Wait, I never saw this combo rune. That's crazy. That's crazy. You need to play this deck in World Qualifiers. I'm telling you, you need to play, and and then I can show off this deck. This is like crazy. This is like a nice build. Oh my goodness. What is that for a crazy build, guys? Can you explain it to me? It's like it's like and talking about crazy things, hey guys, I'm not want to be that guy, but we are close to like 300 followers on the Twitch channel, so maybe you want to help me out, because would be cool. I mean, I mean, it's just like 2 followers, right? It's just like 2 followers, and it will be. YouTube. Oh yeah, YouTube. Hold on. The YouTube channel will be coming directly. Actually, should I start to do like a bot for that, Cole? Maybe you could help me out. Actually, talking about YouTube, you can also just like watch the VODs of like the last tournaments that happened on YouTube. I always will upload them there if like on somehow Twitch don't have it anymore. So check it out on YouTube, guys, if you're being interested. And sometimes there will be also other videos on YouTube as well. And this is like a GG. I mean, I never saw Rune actually win with the deck like in a usual way. I just like saw him hostaging like all of the time. That's like crazy. I mean, congrats to Rune for that game. So just like going back, and don't you use Streamlabs? I'm using Streamlabs, yes, but yeah, I don't know how to use like the bot. I'm just like saying I just like know how to start a stream and how to use Canva for like the backgrounds, and that's it. I got you. Thank you so much, but no, actually I should start to use it. You're like correct. So talking about starting something, I think we should start to watch another player, and the another player will be Magus against Nordic Fenrir. So as you can see, oh, it's actually Tisha against Sigisma. I was always like the guy that said, okay, actually Tisha, I don't want to be like a dead ray, but Tisha counter Sigisma. Changed my mind. Changed my mind. Paandy, I'm 11th referral in your turn. Is you scared yet? Yeah, actually, if I'm being honest, Rune, this is like the perfect time for someone to make like an anti-hostage video to just like explain how to win against hostage. Shouldn't it be? just like talking about a friend who will want like to do that. I cannot do that because I don't have time for that. Please don't. Are you scared now, eh? Okay, we see like another that was only true before they added more remove it to orders. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's true. There's like so many remove hits. So there's like no any chances for that right now. So yeah. But I'm still sticking to that. Yeah, I'm still sticking to that. Still sticking to that fact. This game never happened because Tia, as I learned, is countering conscription informant license the art. Yeah, it's like super sad. I mean, I've got like destroyed from Tia last time. When like both mass anchors got activated with the Muna Bastion, and I didn't draw like my remove it, so that was like one out of like 200 games. You know what I mean? And was like, oh my goodness, I don't want to think back about this game because it was like, it was like super stressful for me. The game is not what's happening. Is the game finished or can the oh no, okay. I'm sorry guys, I wanted to join a game but it was actually already being finished, so we're just like going to another one. I mean, we can just like go to this one because there's like another local player from myself, Overloss against Trace 0, I'm sorry. Professional caster. And hold on, this is a duelist. I know which list he's actually going to be playing, and this seems like a Valenzen list right now. That's like super crazy. Super cool to see. So actually it's like after the 3rd round we only have like 1 round left, and then the 5th round, and then the tournament is actually going to be an end for all those who joined in new. And as you can see, the bureaucrat is going to be played, and we get like some more characters join in as well, so there's like a progression for Overlost right now 1 time. I mean, Overlost, what you want to do? Yeah, just like pass. Nothing left to do here. So, I'm so sorry guys, I need to drink like so much because it's like I can tell you how hot it is in, hold on. So right now we still got like, okay, it's 28, so it's cooling down. It's cooling down. It's like not bad at all. It's like not bad at all. So, let's see. As we can see right now, can somebody play me this timer? Yeah, it's like, I mean, server issues bug out the timer. Yeah, this could be also the reason. I mean, it was like how much time? Like 3 minutes after the tournament started? But I've also figured out that every time I was like, so this in lead and just pass it inside my opponent's... What? Bro, what? Oh man, that's like, that's like not hearing good. That sounds like not that good. What is that? This is like crazy. Bro, that's disgusting. Yeah, that's like super disgusting. I'm so sorry. Did you still got like the game? Or was it like a bug that occurs you to lose the game? That's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did the results of the game change because of that? Sorry, now I'm finished. Oh man, that's super sorry to hear. I hope it will like not happening for others and also for not for you as well again. So we will see the conscription is going to be placed down and this will be just like a super... No, everything went fair and square. Okay, good. Okay. Alright, fine. And talking about... No, I don't have like a switch for that. Are you going to Liiike, Bird? I totally forgot to ask you on Discord, so I will ask you now in front of everyone. Did you get your POD orders and being able to go to Liiike? That would be super cool because I don't know like how many Germans actually going to be there. Actually, I'm talking about persons from East Germany, and you're rooted to East Germany as you told me, so. If I remember correct, so you got me, you got me. Okay, so now we can see actually a double question, but I mean it's still like 5 mana left for Lore, but I do not expect it after a fast pass, which took me one. Suddenly I will go without my uniques. Oh no, why? Just play random stuff. No, Bird, no, don't do that. I mean you can. It's up on you, but you need to win. you need to win. Round 11 and like 30 cards on board. Yeah, it's like super. Last POD still not arrived? Oh man, I'm so sorry for this issue, but you're like, I feel like you're not like the only one, and it's like super sad to hear. I wanted to go, but it's already sold out, unfortunately. Oh man, I'm super sorry. I would be like super sorry. But I can only just like be super sorry because then you have enough time to watch the stream, because we will streaming the tournament here on the channel as well as the whole team AQZ. Almost everyone is showing up, and it will be like a full 60-hour weekend, 16 hours weekend. And talking about 16 hours, because the game is right taking hours. Usually I would blame Overloss that he's taking too long, but now it's like his opponent. But the opponent seems like to be a newer player, so this is like totally fine. In that case, it's like, oh, it's cool, there is a mail and all this in French. Welcome to an international... Oh, this is super sad to hear. I'm super sorry to hear that. This is not good at all. How much more overtime? Yeah, that's like a good question. Just like that. But I mean, also the AMA was like in French, and I mean, I know like that this I can understand it like quite a little, like a little bit, you know, Bert, because it's like, I mean, like the game is like super big in French, and I feel like it's not just like seen as a like one of the rare TCGs that actually French got. Yeah. Take Dono. I will be the official language of tournaments is English. Yeah. I do not to write to Equinox and Lutero to tell it. But did I get it right? You are streaming? Yeah, I'm streaming at Taekwondo. I'm actually also being in Esne. So I've talked with Sasha today from the Rabbit community, the Right Rabbit community game store, and I will be in Essen and I will be streaming there, just like in place. So I'm super excited if I see everybody of you. So so yeah, I can understand it's like super sad, because if you start to promote it that everyone can come, then I also would like expect that it's going to be mainly like in English, like the official language of tournaments is English. But I can like quite understand, as I said before, because it's like the fact that you're actually like, I'm super sorry, it's like too hard to translate. It's like still like 1% understandable, because it's like a one big selling out point for like Altered, and Altered not being like, I feel like being like one of the rare TCGs that being like super successful in being like that, you know. So it's also just like a super high success board game and everything. So I can quite understand that they want to give like a French experience. Yeah. And I hope it will be like at least bilingual. That's correct. That's correct. So yeah. And really a shame it's limited to only Netherlands 2 and then France gets almost 10. I mean, it's like quite understandable, because for me it's fine with French is the main, but please add English. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's also like if you're like going to Germany as well, then that the people there will mainly talk like in German, would make sense. But it's also being like, if you inviting everyone, then it's just like it should be like in the case of like, yeah, that then you translate like the core things also in English as well. That's like correct. Like nothing to change on that. So we see like the game is still going on. I don't know what's like being with the timer. I mean, at the end we got like longer streaming time, so it's fine for all. Maybe I misunderstand. I mean, maybe not. I mean, I cannot misunderstand inclusion, because it's like the main part of my job that I'm actually working. And yeah, 128 players is fine. And I think you couldn't do like more for Germany, because you should need to find like actually a store who wants to actually like doing it with you together. Maybe this is like one of the reasons. And finding like more events. I mean, you could actually run more events. I mean, we still also have like a super dedicated store here in Saxony as well. And then you could like invite the neighbors for a tournament as well, but we're actually also planning to do like our own championship. And round 4 started. I know store owners, it's not. What do you mean, Psycho? Maybe can you explain me? Maybe I just told something weird. I know store owners. You mean you know the store owners for so. And it feels like it should be not it should be not. Oh. I fear that the store will not ask at all. So I've only just like checking in like we're going like into a game. I would say let's go to game 3 if it started. Yeah, it was. So what I've understood from the store, what I've understood, actually, yo, Sifty Pandy, you're oh yeah, so many viewers, hello guys. And we see a Kojo mirror match, and so this is like super duper crazy. So that's super crazy. There are store owners who would have wanted to do a tournament. Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, on the last round, we get a guest. So be prepared, guys. We're getting a guest on round 5. And talking about guests, let's see who is inviting more characters to the expeditions to getting a progress. Right now, we can see that the Haven Bouncer will be placed in there. That's like super duper crazy. And Blitz, 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 Blitz. Yes. So let's see how it we're going to be on. I mean, it's like a rare time to to see like a coach or mirror match, right? What we potentially can see now. Wait, I need to turn on the lights, otherwise you cannot see me anymore, guys. So it's like the Haven Bouncer would be played out, so there would be just like another sabotaging effect going to be. When I ask in other stores were based on sets. Oh, okay. And so the Haven Sarenga is going to be discarded actually. So with that, we can see that actually the Kocho, even if being like the starting player, already just like, I mean, you have like the double Haven, but you cannot activate like the ability at all. It's like super sad during that time. And so let's see how this will actually going to be changed. I mean, we see another Haven Sarenga. We see the Prerelease Bastion actually going to be placed out, and it's actually 2 more goes in that set because it cannot be played unless you got 7 mana, less than 7 mana orbs basically. So super duper hard. And let's see how this will. Oh, like, oh, you like super big, cool. Right, don't write that much, please. Hold on, I need to put it down, the BGA, so then the chat can going to be override. And Killing Guy, hello! A death chant without you, hey! So, as you can see right now, also sadly the Jamogosen cannot be played until next turn, or if there's like not anything goes into the mana zone. For our upper culture is like being super cool. We have like the Haven Sarenga going to be in with a double boost. And here, oh, in Haven Sarenga as well. I mean, it's like a good deal. So double Haven activated for both coaches actually. That seems like super duper crazy. And with that right now, we're going to be time to get PAANDY banned from. Why? Why you want to ban me from the US? What did I do? What did I do wrong? Can you tell me, please? I did nothing wrong. So we can see that actually. Haven Bouncer got to be played as well, but we can see another one. And it's actually just like when I leave the expedition zone again. Oh, it's like a. It's like almost this, almost the same paperwork. Just like be real. It's like almost the same. But now we see the duel of crits. Oh, that's actually really good because with that, I mean, it's still being able to sabotage right now. I mean, when I leave the expedition zone, yes, I want to say that it's like possible. So again, only the Haven Bouncer. And now is the big question, guys. Will we ever see that one of those coaches can activate the double boost for Prerelease Bastion? I don't feel so, but maybe we can see the difference. Maybe we can see it now. So let's see how it's like going to turn on more and more. So we can see right now that actually, yeah, the Jamogosen can potentially be activated. The Haven Bouncer will going to be placed down with a triple boost. The like downside thing is that you still got like the mana eruption here. So it's like, yeah, how could I say that? So chant, maybe we can get him banned from multiple countries at once. I mean, I don't know if I'm getting like banned if you wrote something in the chat. I don't know. I mean, what I can do is like I don't know if it's like happening. I don't know. But if yes, then yeah. PAANDY is Soros and other of fraud events. Yeah, but I'm super sorry. Hi, how it's going? Hey, Joe, nice that you joined in the stream. For me, it's going on that I'm super confused now. I love how Wolves on Paandy is on stream. Well, thank you so much, Kidon. I'm trying my best, so like always, signs the first stream, so. And what we can see right now is, oh, the Tomogos are finally going to be able to play it out, but as we can see, the mana eruption directly going to be played out as well, so the Tomogos can say goodbye. And this is a double progression right now for our upper coach, so maybe? Meanwhile, I show up at 10 Furious leave. I mean, Keelan, is this like a reason? I mean, you joining, it's happening. Could it be like a potential reason? I don't know. But I don't think so. I don't know. I feel sometimes if you're joining in, then more people actually watching. I mean, you coming in and then we're getting like more viewers. So, I mean, it could be also on the other side. Maybe like you as a retired champion, your power is like too high for some people to handle. You know, like the Haaave in One Piece. It's like they're all just like fell if you're joining in the table because you're like too strong. I'm also just like, it's hard to manage for me to just like sitting here and to talk, even if you're being in the chat, because it's like something really special to have, like, I would say like not only like the first champion from Altered like being here in the chat. So thank you so much that you take your time to showing up. So thank you so much. Easy. Paandy bullying me again. Nah, I'm not bullying you. Don't stop to say that. So, yeah, with that, got defeated. Now it's grocery time. No, Runefolk, you cannot go into now. You need to still play the last round. It's like only one round left. So, no, but talking about going back to the round, we still see that like, oh, still being able to manage to just like block it was either my trick. Oh. Okay, so it's just like a 1-for-1, right? But right now, it's like the other coach being the starting player is being able to just like exhaust the target card on reserve. So this could potentially be like a super plus size for that playtime actually. So I'm super interested in we switched like back to 5 matches because sadly, because of that, like BGA is not super strict about timers, with like 6 rounds, we're almost going to be on the same time like a AQZ Championship Series with 5 rounds, like almost. It's just like a difference of like 20 to 30 minutes. And I was like, this is like, no way. It's a Blitz Series and should be a short tournament as well for all those who just like want to enjoy a short evening. And so I've decided to put on just like 5 matches. So that as long as BGA is like not fixing it, I hope they're fixing it someday. And then we're just like doing less rounds, so that at least the time being like actually on the spot that the tournament should be finished, you know. So I hope you understand what I mean. So so right now we can see that like the Izumboshi is also just like to be placed down, so this could be a double progression, I would say. If not the prerelease series, I would actually going to be joined in. And with that, we see an Izumboshi as 1 cost drop as well. So it could be like a high chance actually that the Kojo still potentially could play something else and could be using a 1-for-1 trade, or just like using a duel of crit instead. And I would say the Izumboshi. Oh no! Actually, the Skadi is getting removed. But with that, another Izumboshi will start to join in as well. And so right now our bottom coach will have the chance of playing the Haven Sarenga, as well have the coach also being there. And oh, that's crazy. There's still like the Taichin being able to be played out. That's cool. So 2 cards in reserve. I mean, we only saw like 1 Haven Bouncer right now going to be there. There's like 18 cards left. I don't know if like Damien actually decided to mana the the Haven bouncer, but if yes, then actually there is like a lack of removability. paandyandy wants to beat Ace on being the fastest. I mean, that's like not true. And talking about Ace Cole, you can also just like put down Ace as well here on the chat. So guys, if you're if it's like still too hot for you outside and you're being like, oh man, I cannot sleep, I want to play some games before going to bed, then Ace will be the perfect time. It's like an NA based time tournament, but it's like super fast. Oh, that's a good question, Keaton. If the game is finished, I will answer that during another game. But I can give you like my feeling about it. So close to 10, so I think I need to drop last round anyway. I mean, you can just like quickly go. Oh no, you're living like outside of like a main city, right, Rune? Because like for me, I could like easily just like go out of the door, going to the store, come back like in 15 minutes, so I could do like during the rounds. But I feel like it's like not the same for you, right? If I remember correct. And GG with that. So Psycho is taking the win. Congrats on that. Sadly, the 420 elo is going to be increased, Psycho. I mean, with that you should play. You should have stopped to play. So yeah, we're still going to be in the round 5. Like almost like not that many tables being left to play. And then we can go to the question of Keaton. I am not that fast to play and go out. I mean, you can play on the phone, right? I mean, you could do that. So we still got like 82 players left. I was chatting, otherwise I made it in time. Okay, Psycho, okay. Yeah, and then we can maybe talk at the end of the tournament about some stuff. So actually, let's go to table. I just like choose table Ben Skyson again. This. So, and it's finished. And it's finished. It's like a bad joke. Okay, this seems not to be finished at all. So, let's go back to the question, Killian. So, I would say for me personally that the Silas Cryptic Warlock. I mean, you need to see like on the upside, it's like an additional draw for like Sigisma. That is always good. But I'm not like a friend in general of playing like high cost cards in Sigisma, except they're doing like several things on the same time. And I'm not sure if it's like playing a card for the cost of 4, being able to draw a card, and in my head, as a Sigisma, is hard to getting like over 3 cards, just like a general to keep on the hand. So basically you're paying like 4 mana for a 3/3 cost that's like going to grant you like another draw card. And for me personally, I'm playing like a more of like an aggressive list as Sigisma. And so it's just like I wouldn't play it. Like personally I wouldn't play it, but I can quite understand that people start using it because you have like so many abilities for Sigisma to just like draw a card or have like more utilities in general, what's like super great for a deck like Siggy. But I would say like right now with like that meta, I wouldn't play it personally. But it's just like my personal opinion. So I don't see why you should play Sylas. Is I agree. I think it's flaming garbage. What it looks, yeah, basically. So yeah, but I can quite understand it. Like to be fair, I can quite understand to play it, but like in general, I would not choose to pick it right now. Except there's like a chance that you can play Sigisma as a more mid-game deck, but then I think there's like other things that you can play at the cost of 4 or more. I would say like a Grunt Endeavor would make like a 2 billion% more sense to play again to that. And thanks again for the event, and Lefarian, thank you so much for joining in and also playing. It seems like super cool that you're being here. And yeah, so the event is happening every week. It's also at the cost of a rare slot. Yeah, that's like maybe the most important thing. And oh, Nordic Fenner seems like he got connection issues right now. Just like loading and loading. And Runefork's winning streak ended. And Cole, you know what? I've got you. I've got you. Hold on. I will post the link for Ace. It's okay. I mean, 16 players. That's cool. I'm ready to join. Oh yeah, I will just like call you, Cruz. Hold on, I will call you. Oh, it's like super loud. Hold on. I hope it's not too loud. Hello?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. I can hear you.
Yes.
Yes, so hold on. I can also add you. Hold on, I can add you. So guys, say hello to Chitty.
Nice.
Say hello, say hi, say hi. He said like, hey, I can join in as
What's
well.
going on?
Super cool.
That's right. I'm here trying to get my lunchtime fix from the US of A.
Ah, cool, eh. So we're right now on, I think, like one of the last rounds for the tournament.
We are. We're on the line. I've
Yes.
been listening into all. I participated in the first 2 rounds, and since I went 0-2, quite despicably,
Yeah.
I thought it best that I pop myself off from the screen. Let me just fix up my screen a little bit to
All
make it a little
good.
bit easier to see.
So I can. Oh
And
wait, I'm not allowed to do you to cut too much out of you. So wait. Now, yeah, now you're being in.
now that looks good. That looks
It's
good.
working.
So we
It's
have
working.
we're into the final round. So a finals against
Yes.
Tasia from the looks of it.
Yes.
Fantastic. Now what? Now I'm going to join from my call as well. So I just need to know which table you're on, and I am going to make my way right there.
It should be the last table, but it's like Fenner have like connection issues. Oh no, the tournament finished. The round finished. Oh, we're in round 5. Okay. Didn't finish for me. So if you want, we can actually join table 4. Had Marty against Haaave, France, Clem. Table 4.
Perfect. I am on that
And
right
it's
now. So
Sigma
this is
against
great.
Basira. Okay, alright. Super interesting to see. So let's see
My
how this goes.
favorite deck against my current deck. This is good. This is good. I love seeing other Sigismar builds and seeing how they go. I still think it's fairly strong even with the nerfs. As we saw, they won the first of the tournaments that was for the World Championship qualifiers.
Yeah.
So we had. So let's see how similar it is to either that deck or the second place deck as well.
Yeah, that's correct.
And then,
You can continue. I would just
sorry.
like put in your name. Yeah, I would just like put you in your name so that can people know who you are. Okay, hold on.
We're getting kind messages from Keelan Guy. It's always nice, as you said, to have him on the line.
Yeah.
The inaugural champion that can and cannot be recognized.
Yeah.
Not officially by Equinox, but
Yeah.
eventually we're going to get that record
I
go to
mean, you
him.
know,
Absolutely.
it's like super hard to get like a famous person like Keelan into the stream as a retired champion, you know. So I'm always preparing the moment that he's joining in, because when he's joining in and then, for example, I don't have prepared the name, like a high chance that he's quitting because I'm not like being too much into it, that he's like a world champion, right? So nah, just kidding. It was
That's
from
right.
the
It's
last
an interesting.
time. Yeah, it's an interesting match.
It's an interesting play.
Yes.
No, I'll go this. I'm not used to ever seeing the Fire Rabbit be played first,
Oh.
unless they're trying to do something like an After You. Normally, you want to use the benefit of the additional boost, but especially with Viscera. So, I mean, let's see what happens here to be able to get some level of benefit. Okay, yeah, they are still getting a level of benefit by boosting both sides. Not that it makes any difference at the moment on the Basira. Actually, yes, it does. With the Basira boost, they're able to block the Sigismar player.
Yeah, that's super
Very
cool.
smart
So
play.
it's just
Very
like
smart player.
And I think like the Fire Rabbit, as you said, was like as a pass by to be played out, because then like the Basira made it sure like that the Marty will start to play out something. So it's like either the AQZ Templar or something else to get like the preparation from it, right? After the field reinforcements being placed down. And it worked out at the end, right? It's like super cool. And now will be the starting player. And I would say the Fire Rabbit super fitting again, just like on the hero or even like the companion side. Yes. Super cool.
It's smart playing it on the hero side there, purely because it blocks out. It has the option of progressing or blocking out depending on what happens here.
That's true.
But it's another After You. Now, one thing that I've noticed over the last few weeks is how much the new cards have started to come into play and be part of the meta. We're seeing for Sigismar, the ability of using Aegis Templar is fantastic. The same thing goes for Daedalus here, as we're seeing from Basira. Very strong cards, replacing some of the old staples I feel that this new deck has had much more benefit
Yes.
than Trial by Frost has in terms of
Yeah.
its impact to the meta. Now, in terms of enjoyability, people can go here or there on that, but from a meta perspective,
Yeah.
much more participation.
Yeah, just like agreeing with it. And there's also like a super cool mention from Keelan that AQZ Templar card is an absolute all-star. I'm also like, it's like one of the biggest win for Sigma on Z3 with like the another discard spell. I forgot to say. I forgot the name. Oh my goodness. License withdrawal. License withdrawal, yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
But also Titellarian Skater did like a really good job right now. Also feel like it's like a super cool card for Prowess adding into it. I feel also like those scout abilities going to be getting used more than like in general some abilities from Trials by Frost, right? So super cool, and that Whispers for Maze in general as a set fitted like a little bit better into the meta or being used more than Trials by Frost, as we've seen like over statistic in general. So this is like a cool thing. But I also got it like from players in general that like Trials by Frost was like not a big changing as they said to me, like from the feeling. And I also felt like the same like it. I was like, yeah, there are like 1 or 2 cards that changing something. But I felt like with Whispers for Maze, as we also see like in the meta, opening up so many new archetypes and decks. And talking about that, we see like maybe the best card actually from Trials by Frost, Haven Seringa, going to be played out, as well as the Orders Recruit with the AQZ Templar. So right now Basira only have like 1 card left to play, and let's see if it actually decide to play the card or if just like keep it for the upcoming turn. And oh no, it's not. Okay, it's the Prowess Tracer.
It is. Yeah. The unfortunate part is they didn't have any way of using the Basira boost for themselves. But you're right. The Haven Seringa is probably the best card, and it changed the ability of using any of the heroes from Bravos to be able to have some level of draw. Yeah. They got a whole slew of opportunities now with new cards in the new set to do that. But this is actually very, very smart play by the Sigma player by playing out the Monolith Legate to make sure that they continue to have issues with their access to resources or access to cards to play out.
Agreeing on that. And this is like super crazy because right now also with the chance of actually discarding the Daedalus, there's like no way for Basira right now to actually using anything right now to use also the boost as well. I mean, at the end, maybe trot something. We cannot see it sadly, but actually just like passed it already by. So with that, we can see there must be something in order. It doesn't accept my MFA code, so I cannot pre-register for the tournament. Knigo, maybe you could write me a Discord message. Sometimes it's helping out a solution that I have. So write me a Discord message, and then I can explain it to you on that on that message.
Yeah. While he's thinking that, one of the issues I have is if you're trying to do it on the phone, what you need to do is take it away from the app itself and get it to open up on the browser. So I have that problem when I'm trying to get the links on the phone. So that may be a solution, is take it away from Discord and into that, to the actual browser.
And actually used 14, how do you call it? Bits? Thank you so much. Didn't know you can use them. Thank you so much, Lefin. And it was a screen celebration. So I think there's a big party on Twitch right now.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lefarian. Thank you so much. Super cool. So we can see the Prowess Tracer again. All right, it's for the event. Oh, that's super cool. And you're also getting a small icon. That's cute. I didn't knew that. That's cool. That's cool that you get the icon. So we can see the Prowess Tracer again. I feel like it's like I see it rarely playing on Basira in general, the Prowess Tracer especially. But right now it could be maybe again just like one expedition that's going to be progress. But the Sigma got 1 mana left, so there could be. Oh no! Actually, somehow Basira managed. It managed to progress, and that's enough.
That's right. The Bravos Tracer for its cost has an incredible value, but when you're short on resources, it hurts. Yes. The good thing is he had a Haven Seringa to be able to play out, so he has got 3 available, but he is behind on his resource curve. He only has 6 compared to Sigma's 7. it's a question of whether or not he does need to resource again if he
Yes.
can. Though at
Very
the same
much.
time, all he has to do is win on one side. So let's see what Clemo533 does against the Spaniard, as I like to call him, Mati. So,
Alright.
okay, Cuddly Corgi.
We see that.
Oh,
so,
goes and he gets destroyed straight away.
yeah, directly going to be. But I would say, yeah, it's just like getting a boost right now. With the fleeting effect, so maybe the teamwork training could be used a little bit later, but I don't know what's. Oh, okay, that makes super sense. Okay, I didn't say anything, Marty. I'm sorry, you're the pro. I'm sorry.
But at the same time,
I'm sorry.
He has no cards in hand.
Yeah, that's true.
Or Sigismar, without
GG.
the ability of drawing as much as he can, has lost this game. Well played by both players. Clem0533 very smart in luring out these cards out to make the choice when he needed to. So we are seeing one of our top-rated players probably lose a fair bit of their elo.
Yes.
Still above 500 though.
I mean, reached still 500 is enough. No, I wish I would get 500 at some day.
Yeah. I don't think I ever crossed 500 in the first 2 seasons.
Oh,
my elo right now is sitting at around about 150 to 200.
Yeah,
I have been doing very poorly, but that's part of the testing. When you test,
then
you can't expect your elo to be up. So, well, congratulations. Are we done, or is there more to do?
We can still go to table 5 because there's still some games are going up. Yes, some games are still being played. It's in Akisha against the Fanas. Yeah, I'm also like. I don't want to say I had like several accounts for playing on Board Games Arena because I would never do that. Because after the restriction, a friend of mine on a Roblox server, guys, did it. But I actually had an account to almost 500 elo, but it sadly actually got banned. And from my friend, I knew a friend that got the 500 elo account that got suspended because this trend wanted to keep his premium main account. So now we got it. And
what we're seeing here is a faction, Izmir versus Izmir. I do believe Afanis tends to have the benefit of the doubt of winning most of these matchups, though. Let's see what happens. Afanis is already ahead, which is a deadly thing to be playing against Afanis when he is ahead. He's used to playing from behind or equal to, makes it very, very difficult to progress, and it looks like this may end up being the game, depending on what we have from the last few resources.
I mean, it's still like 4 mana left, and with the full 4 stat liner on the Hero Expeditioner, I mean, we see like the Islam Roof Breeder, right? But I still feel there needs to be something else in hand. This cannot be the end, Akisha. I believe, Akisha, this cannot be the end for now.
Yeah, so let's see. If they play on the companion side, there's an opportunity to be able to progress, because it's only 4 there. And as you can see here, the Mana-Moth is... So not playing the Mana-Moth, the Izmir Moth Breeder is pretty cheap.
And is there like another one? And okay, it's the Off You Go.
Yeah.
That's fine. So being able to progress...
Yeah, but it's a tough use of the Off You Go.
Yes.
To be able to do that, because what you really wanted to do is play on the other side and get rid of the Katagiri Mage Dancer to stop that draw if possible. For the additional card.
And with that, I mean, it's still like just like an additional turn for Akisha, and there's always like a chance to come back, but with like the 2 Nilem trees just like waiting for Afanas, and any card that's going to be exhaust, getting like a lot of mana moths going to be placed, with like the Mage Dancer actually being still on reserve as the Conscriptioner. It seems like in a super good spot for Afanas, only 1 expedition left. I mean, with the Mage Dancer being played out right now, you can also just like use the Off You Go maybe as some solution for that. And Pete, thank you so much. Actually, Pete gave a Prime sub. That's cool. Thank you so much. That is awesome. I get here by the... That's cool. So, and another Mage Dancer.
Yeah, I might have to do that, Pandy. We'll have to chat afterwards. So, how do I use my Prime sub? What does that mean?
Oh, yeah. So you can, if you have Amazon Prime, you can actually sub for free, like the subscription that you usually need to pay. you can give it out for free on, I don't know how many channels, but you can actually subscribe a channel for free with that, just like with the Prime sub. And then instead of getting like the 100% of amount of like a subscription cost, then you can actually giving like 50% as free if you're Amazon Prime. Oh yeah, 1 channel at a time per month. Yeah, cool. That's true. Thank you so much.
Okay.
That's the only thing I
So
know.
I'll be,
That's the only thing I know too.
yeah. So all people listening in, if you could do that for paandyandy, there is some benefits that come to the whole community.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. We appreciate what he does and the rest of the AQZ team in bringing these streams to us, giving us our fix that we need. And in saying that,
Yeah.
we had a Farnus win. Farnus made it to the final round. Very, very
Let's see if we still got some
legitimate
games up.
win.
Oh, there's a game being low on progress compared to the others. Is on table 33. Mad Max against Pokes MTG. So,
All right, let's do this.
Turn in and because you already came into the wrong game, my starting hand was pricked, but that is I mean, Bird, if you have like better games, you just like need to write one message like, hey, I have an interesting table to watch, join in Paandy, and then I will come in and then you can prove that like your table is broken. And oh, there's a hype train, Eliotias, thank you so much for your prime. That's super cool.
See, there you go. Just a little bit of advertising.
Yeah.
It goes a long way.
I'm never advertising
it goes a
it,
long
so
way.
thank you so much for doing it. I'm never. Yeah. Actually,
no, and
yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now, actually, to be fair, I just like use this this like, how do you call it? Like Twitch, not partner, like this advertised partner. So I can put some fancy GIFs as emotes, but no one is using them. So, but I thought that was actually like, guys, I'm honest. This was the main reason. It was actually the main reason.
Yeah, so we're on this game now. So let's go. So we got Pokes MTG against Mad Max, and whenever I see the name Mad Max and I associate it to Australia, and this is not. This is a French Mad Max, as we're trying to see. We're down to the final round. We've got Kojo, who has control of the board, so they will be able to bring out their Buddha against a Farnus, who this is not something we're used to seeing, which Kojo has more cards in hand than a Farnus. Can a Farnus do this and take this either to the next round?
Yes.
Or we're going to face off against each other, or will they be able to win this out? It all depends on how many spells they have and whether or not Kojo has removal. I believe Kojo is in a better position right now. And in saying that, Farnus is drawn up to be equal to Kojo, but Kojo has 11 resources to play with, which is huge.
Oh, as we can see, the helping hand. I mean, Farnus, I think, starting to cry now. After seeing the helping hand is going to be played, but actually we see the magic training as well after it goes like going back to hand from the studio disciple, and so there will be also an additional boost. I mean, right now Kojo being able to close out the game also have like 2 boosts in reserve, but I feel like with 5 mana left there could be like an additional magical training. And oh, Killing Guy, thank you so much. Guys, you don't need to do it, but thank you. I mean, I'm super happy.
No, team, we are grateful that Paandy's getting these subscribers. It does help. It really does help.
Thank you so much. That's super awesome.
Don't be humble. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean,
you're doing a great thing for the community. So
okay,
look at that. Now we've got a Buddha all the way up to 5 resources, which is fantastic. Fantastic. Now we're going to see where are we going. So I do believe Farnus is going to make it very difficult for themselves to see where they can go. How many spells do they have? Will the spells be able to counter what Kojo is doing with the amount of resources they still have available to themselves?
Okay,
it is hard.
Subscribe. Thank you so much. I'm sorry not to focus on the game, but it's like too many things happening.
I know. Cool. You know, it's for paandyandy. It's really the next shiny object. That the scrolling through the commentary gives him that little shiny object. So appreciate everyone's involvement in helping him out today. And let's see what we have. Oh, okay. Let's see what we've got here. License withdrawal was used very well just now. Very well use of it, but the low cost curve that Kojo has to be able to bring out the equivalent of an After You and boosting up the Tiny Jin when playing out the Fire Rabbit is very, very smart. Now we're going to see another way of making someone lose it. I actually think this may, by playing out the Off You Go, Afanis may be able to take this into the next round.
It could be, yes. But it's also
I believe we're going into Arena.
Oh
my word. Can you believe that? I did not expect that. The game was abandoned. We ran out of time.
I'm forgetting that always because it's like a faster tournament. Of course, the time is going to be faster now.
So we ran out of time, and Kojo won this because of time. So Mad Max, well done. Those muscles on your screenshot there are fantastic. Winning this round. Fantastic, well done.
So congrats on that, and with that actually the tournament came to an end. So thank you so much first of all Cruz to join in for the final round, and everyone else for joining in the stream. We broke like the record of having like over 70 viewers at once. That was super awesome, and an average of like over 50. It's like super hard to tell you guys how I'm feeling. I'm feeling great for that. It's like, thank you so much for joining in and for watching the stream. And with that, the tournament came to an end. It was 5 rounds. And do you want to announce like the winners and everyone that finished for 1? If you want to, you can.
Yes, I will. I just gotta make sure I refresh this to make sure I get the full list.
And during that,
all right.
Yeah. Okay, you're ready. Okay, then go. Let's go.
I am ready. So in this game for 5 rounds, we had a total of, it doesn't actually tell me how many people were there. That's anticlimactic. Let's see. We had, how many people joined this game? Do you know before I do that? How many we had?
99 people total joined the tournament today. Yes.
So just under 100. We can do better next week. I think we can, paandyandy. We can get over 100. So 99 people loading. We had 4 individuals that were undefeated. So we had Freeloader, we had Trick, we had Nylene, and we had Clem0533, all undefeated, going on to win. Now, Pandy, is there going to be a finals with this as well, with like we do with other tournaments at AQZ?
That's a good question. Yeah. So usually it's like that everyone who finishes with 5 wins and 0 losses will getting an invite to our final series week. Will be also happening on a Tuesday. And then just like with getting invited, you're getting like a good prize pack. And then there will be like the tournament being played out until someone is winning it. But everyone who's being able to going undefeated, as I'm always saying, being able to getting an invite if he's not already being invited. But I know Freeloader is not invited yet, for example, so congrats on that. And also as well to everyone else. Super cool.
Excellent. And then we also had 13 players that went 4-1.
Yeah.
So in order of as they are showing up on the Swiss system on BGA, we had Eliathus, Isurion, Mugus, Justin, Watson, Seiko244, Demogenes, Gaquin, Fev A1, Stefan, Songlu, Eddie, Potato 13, and that's it. And then we had from Marty downwards, we had those that actually went 3 and 2.
Yeah.
I think it was a successful tournament. Outside of me, you should show me right at the very end. I ended up going 0 and 2. I apologize for my opponents. My gameplay was slow purely because when you play on your phone, sometimes the buttons do not work.
Yeah,
so you have to keep refreshing and trying to get it to do. It's actually not a smart thing to do in a Blitz tournament. Yes. But the Blitz tournament gets my anxiety up, lets me enjoy it in a different way. So well done for organizing this, Pandy, and getting this new style of tournament up and running.
And with that,
and congrats.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say congrats to all the players and the participation. This is a fantastic community.
That's super cool. Yeah, I'm always excited to see every one of you, not only just like being in chat, also being super active in the tournaments and talking about tournaments. So if you being able to... Oh, guys, we got a new emote. So many things happening. Oh, 2-2. Oh, that's a cool one. So if you missed out the stream or joining a little bit too late and you're being like, hey, I want to watch the tournament as a whole, just like check out my YouTube channel. I'm always uploading there the VODs from the tournaments. And talking about tournaments, the next tournaments that we're going to be happen would be the Altered Aces, and for us Europeans in around 3 hours. So if you can't sleep because it's like basically too hot outside still, then just like join in, as well as the AQZ non-unique championship series that will be hosted by AQZ Runefolk, our beloved Varu player. So you can join in there as well, as the AQZ normal championship series as well. As you can see, we have like a bunch of tournaments still going on, so check them out, join in, have fun, celebrate them. And also for you, during this weekend, we're going to stream the whole Liiike World Qualifier Championships. Many cool players will join in as well, almost everyone from the team AQZ, so Cruz will be their part that is being here on right now. So thank you so much again for joining on the final table. Keelan Guy as well as Freeloader, as well as Runefolk. Also Cole will actually joining in. Maybe Astro if he's answering. So we will have many guests. So this is like super cool and awesome. And do you have something else to advertise? Actually, you can advertise your podcast. Your cool podcast. I will search a link for that during the time, so you have time.
No worries. But for those that would like to listen to us this is an audio-only podcast. I am half of the cast for A Hero's Guide to Asgartha. What we do is we talk weekly on the game state, the gameplay. We're starting to bring in the competitive element of it, but also talking about the various mechanics that are part of the game. And aside from that, we also do an interview series, what we call the Adventurers Spotlight, where we bring in people within the community, first of all, to thank them for their contributions on making the game we love even more special. And then following on from that, also to ask them some questions on their stories, their backgrounds, and how they got involved in the game. So hopefully those things are great. And Paandy, you have been on it. It is one of our top episodes we've had. So
really?
Yourself and many other members. Yeah, many other members of the AQZ community. Next week, though, and so we will be having a special guest on, which is Lokinox from.
Cool.
So he has given us some things. He's also, for those that are interested, talked a little bit about some spoilers that are yet to be revealed regarding the next set and where this game is going. I don't know if he's allowed to say those things, but he did, and it was recorded, and we have approval to actually present that to the rest of the community. So that's a little bit of a spoiler for people to go in and see. So it is fantastic. I love this game. I love doing this. Paandy, you were the first person that I commentated with.
Oh yeah,
and to be able to do it again. Exactly.
Cool. Yes. So hey guys, thank you so much. Also again for Nigerian, also for adding the Prime, and like Crawford, thank you so much. With you, we hit the 300 followers as well on the chat. So I have nothing to add. I will enjoy like the rest of the evening with like the super warm weather, and I hope you can do it as well. And yeah, stay cool. Can you say stay cool? Or stay cold?
Stay cool.
Stay cool? Stay cold?
No, stay cool.
Yeah,
stay
yeah,
cool.
Stay cold, guys. Stay cold. So bye.
Because my name is Chili, then I actually say stay chill.
Okay.
But anyway.